Hallo Leute und willkommen zurück in einer weiteren Folge Genshin Impact. Ja, wir hatten hier in der letzten Folge aufgehört und das machen wir natürlich auch weiter. Ich würde sagen, wir legen sofort los. Let's go. Ich bin übelst gespannt.
Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Okay, das sieht atemberaubend aus.
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
Beeindruckendes Schiff. Ich bin mal gespannt, was für ein Einsatz, ob es zum Einsatz kommt, Leute. Da bin ich auch mal gespannt.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Okay. Eine anschleichende Katastrophe. Kehre zur Klinik zurück. Okay. Hm. Die Tagesküste. What? Habe ich gerade angestellt. Ich habe das aus den Habe ich dafür jetzt Urgestein bekommen 40 Mal? Ich habe jetzt darauf gegangen statt darauf. Tägliche Belohnung für tägliche Mission. Scheinbar, Leute. Ich weiß gar nicht. Ganz kurz. Jetzt ist die Frage, habe ich jetzt dafür... Also ich muss die Tagesquest nicht mal machen. Interessant.
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Seishween is also busy with something or other, so let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Whoa, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Linny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. that can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our Father. No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside. Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Alles klar. Ich weiß halt nicht, Leute, was es... Ich weiß gar nicht. Das ist eine interessante... Hat die Belohnung für tägliche Mission viermal ab... Habe ich es echt wirklich viermal abgeschlossen? Okay. Da ist schon ein Event. Das ging ja schnell. Das ging ja wirklich extrem schnell. Base-Belohnung für Trainingspunkte. Durch Abschließen von Trainingsakte kannst du Trainingspunkte erhalten, indem du die gegen die Belohnung der täglichen Mission eintauschen kannst. Ohne tägliche Mission zu erledigen, jeden Tag kannst du auf diese Weise maximal 4 Belohnungen für tägliche Missionen einsammeln. Danach kannst du an einem Tag, dem Tag keine weiteren Belohnungen mehr durch tägliche Missionen oder Trainingsakte erhalten. Zu diesem Zeitpunkt kannst du so gehen. Okay. Ich muss mal ganz kurz durchlesen, Leute. Weil ich will wissen, ob diese tägliche Mission jetzt nicht ein Nachteil war. Ich glaube, ich bekam viermal nochmal wieder Urgestein. Das ist einfach nur dasselbe, bloß mit Urgestein. Jetzt verstehe ich einiges. Wir können die Belohnung dafür nicht mehr einsammeln, aber wir können trotzdem diese Quests machen. Ist ja interessant. Das bedeutet aber dann in Klartext, die sind noch da. Heutiges Limit für Einsammeln der Missionsbelohnung erreicht. Das Event. Spiel der Reiche, der Auftrag... Was ist das denn? Eine blaue Quest? Mit Urgestein. Halleluja. Apropos. Gibt's eigentlich eine Legendenquest gerade? Da ist er ja. Nevolet. Nevolet. Der Gute. Und runter. Bin gespannt auf seine Quest, Leute.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin? And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well. Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like. Me too! Don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me. So delicious. Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious. I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Sijwin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you. You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister. Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Clorand left, to make sure that Linne wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linne as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos. Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Okay, Leute. Nice, nice, nice. Da steht die Dame.
Clorand!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sijwin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremine too! You sure work super fast!
Oh, it was child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs. Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijwin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijwin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time. So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here. Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
Oh, sie ist weg, Leute. Sie ist weg. Lol, sie ist einfach weg. What the fuck? Sie ist weg. Sie ist einfach weg. Sie ist einfach weg. Okay, Leute, wir sind schon mal richtig. Diesmal habe ich mich in den richtigen Teleporter teleportiert. Wunderbar. Wir müssen auf jeden Fall, sobald wir das geschafft haben und wieder vom Gefängnis draußen sind, definitiv die Gottesstatue erreichen, aber sofort. Na, dann kehre in den Wohltrank zurück und ruh dich aus. Okay. Dann ruhen wir uns aus. Let's go.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too? Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Okay, Leute, jetzt wird's interessant. Eine anschleichende Katastrophe. Schau dich draußen um. Ist immer noch dieselbe Mission, Leute. Ich glaube, jetzt passiert gleich was ganz Interessantes. Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye!
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Punch.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Okay, Leute, irgendwas ist passiert.
Attention. Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible. Attention. Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Die rennen alle raus.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Leute, die rennen alle raus.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Die rennen wirklich alle raus. Ich glaube, das geht jetzt immer die ganze Zeit so weiter. Es kommen immer Leute, die hier rausrennen.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far out.
Okay, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Jetzt wird's ja gerade richtig krass. Jetzt wird's ja richtig krass, Leute. Oh mein Gott, jetzt bin ich gespannt.
They're here.
Just like I said. You're just in time. But be ready to run. Three, two, one.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Sehr beeindruckend. Okay, Leute, die Katastrophe ist also da. Okay, jetzt wird's krass. Okay, jetzt wird's richtig krass, Alter. Holy shit, wird das krass, Alter. Oh mein Gott, die Katastrophe ist jetzt schon da. Warum ist sie jetzt schon da? Ich dachte, die kommt in 2.4. Nein, sie kommt in 4.1.
Neuvillette? Why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Alter, da unten ist die Katastrophe und wir müssen einfach zu Göttin Farina. Das ergibt dann null Sinn. Da unten ist hier gerade Katastrophe pur und wir müssen zu Farina. Okay. Gut, Leute, ich würde sagen, das war's erstmal mit der Folge. Wir sind wieder draußen. Übrigens, ne? Wir sind draußen. Wir sind draußen. Wir sind verdammte Scheiße draußen, Leute. Wir sind einfach draußen. Das schöne Fortain. Wir sind vom Gefängnis draußen, Leute. Das war auf jeden Fall ein krasses Abenteuer, muss ich ehrlich lassen. Holy shit. Toll fürs Gehen. Okay, Leute, ich würde sagen, das war's dann mit der Folge. Ich hoffe, die Folge hat euch gefallen. Übelst krasse Filmszene gerade wieder gewesen. Sehr, sehr krass. Ich bin gespannt, was jetzt noch alles gleich passieren wird. Wir sehen uns damit in der nächsten Folge. Euer Marschu. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschaußen.